Okay, so we're going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, but it's not going to be just like normal chit chat. It's actually going to be more like a first impressions review, full face, using basically all new products because a lot of this stuff is like brand new or I might have used it once. So I'm going to chit chat and go along with you guys while I do my makeup, but I'm also going to tell you guys like what I like, what I don't like, and yeah. Okay, so what I am going to be using to do my brows is going to be the ColourPop Brow Color in Black and Brown. So I've used ColourPop Brow Pomade before in Bang & Brunette, and I've used the pencil in Black and Brown, but I recently got this from ColourPop, which is the Black and Brown pomade. Basically they call it brow color, but I mean it's basically a pomade. So yeah, this is the color that it looks like. Usually I use Anastasia, well not usually, but a lot of times in my videos I use Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate, and to me it's like a really similar color, but it's like completely different when it comes to like the consistency and stuff. So this is a new brush too. This is the brush that comes with the Ardell pomade, and I literally love the brush and the spoolie and don't like the pomade, the Ardell pomade, like at all. So yeah, the ColourPop is really nice. If I compare it to like the Ardell brow pomade that I just got, I really like the color on this ColourPop brow pomade, and I really hate the texture. It's really soft, so it's like I could literally scoop my brush in and get a lot. Like I could literally pick up so much product and just scoop it out like pudding. It's like not firm or anything at all. I wish it was a little firmer and a little less soft. I'm even tempted to kind of like dry it out a little bit because I feel like I'll like it more when it's a little dried out, because I really like the color, everything. Of course it's super cheap, the price point is great, but I do wish it was a little bit more like stiff, I guess is a good word for it. But overall, for like $6, definitely a good brow product. Probably like the best cheaper brow product. But I did order a bunch of new like brow products because I do want to try different stuff for my brows instead of just the Anastasia. I'm kind of one of those people that I feel like a brow is a brow, and if you get it to look right, who really cares what you use? But I mean, I guess things like how long it lasts and stuff actually matters, which it does. It totally does matter, but I don't know, I never really have a problem with like my brows rubbing off unless I like go to sleep. I don't touch my face, so, but it looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna do the other one and then come back. Okay, so I just went ahead and filled them in or whatever. So the next thing I'm gonna take is sort of new, not that new. Like I've had it for a little bit and I've been using it, but I haven't really talked about it that much, I don't think. And that's the Kat Von Z, Kat Von Z, yeah, Kat Von Z. No, that's the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer Cream. Lock It Tattoo? I don't know, you know, Lock It In Tattoo, whatever. And I have the color M27 Warm. So I only sometimes, I don't even do this all the time, like been using this for under my brows, and I actually just been like doing it like that. I do this sometimes, like I do not do this all the time, but I do this sometimes. So yeah, I do like the Lock It Tattoo Concealer a lot. I honestly still have the old one. I haven't even finished using the old one that doesn't have the lever wand, whatever, the squeeze tube. I have the squeeze tube still. So yeah, it dries pretty fast. I don't really mind that though. It makes it a little bit harder to blend, but I definitely like it. I got the color M27 thinking that it was going to be light enough for a highlight, but it's kind of in that awkward stage where it's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but I could probably still use it as like a normal concealer instead of a highlight. And if I didn't have like other concealers, I probably would have gotten another one to actually match. I mean, to actually be a couple shades lighter. Sorry, trying to talk and do this is really challenging for me right now. I'm trying to make sure they don't look too bad. Doing brows and talking has to be the hardest thing ever. And yeah, I think that's as in-depth as it's gonna get because it's just brows. And usually I don't use this color on top, but I think I'm just gonna use it on top too because it's almost like a perfect match to the same color as me. And it used to be a little bit more of a highlight, so that's how you know I'm like getting light as fuck. Let's cover that bad boy up. Okay, so now that we did the brows, the next thing is going to be this Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation, and I have the color Honey. So I heard like a lot of hype about this. Well, not really a lot of hype, but I heard that a lot of people were getting it. So I actually ended up ordering this online. I think I ordered this online. No, I actually went in store to get it. And I kind of just like did a quick little swatch in store. Although I knew that Aaliyah had this product already, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ask her what color she got because, you know, we look similar. We're similar, you know, we have similar colors and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see, you know, which one she got. And she actually got a different color than me, but I think that this color matches me pretty well, which just goes to say I believe I'm a little darker than her right now. Or maybe this one had a little bit too much pink, I don't know. But of course I got foundation on my shirt, yay. Don't wear light colors when you're doing your makeup. But yeah, so I have the color Honey in the Anastasia Stick Foundation. I did go ahead and spray a little bit of LA Girl Pro Setting Spray or whatever. So it can be, I mean, not wet, but it makes it easier for me to blend this because to me this product is a little bit hard to blend, and it's because it's a, you know, it's a cream, you know, it's thicker. But I find like it's only really easy for me to blend this when I put on like so much. If I just put like a couple stripes or whatever, it just doesn't really blend out that great for me. But when I put on a lot, like I just did, and spray a little bit of setting spray, it tends to work better. So I like it that way. To me, this foundation is like a buildable coverage. Like if I put a lot of that foundation on, like if I did another layer, to me it could be like a full coverage, but to me it's more like a medium. I mean, it covers up my stuff that I have, which is just hyperpigmentation around my eyes, but I feel like if I had a lot of like acne, that it would not cover. So I feel like it's like a medium coverage basically. So, but yeah, so I do like this foundation. I have dry skin, but it works well for me. To me, it's like a regular coverage. Like it gives you like a skin look. It's not matte, it's not like super dewy. If you have oily skin, maybe you wouldn't want to go for this because it just gives me like a normal skin kind of look. And I'm not sure if it claims to do other than that, but I really like it. It's just like normal skin. And like I said, I have dry skin, so that works great for me. Oily skin, maybe not so much, but for my dry skin, a little bit of like healthy shine or whatever, like a little bit of glow in my foundation is really good for me. So I do like this. If you can do a medium coverage, go ahead. I don't really care. I do medium to full coverage, even though I don't necessarily need it. It's just what I like. I like for my imperfections to be covered with one layer of foundation as opposed to being able to see through my foundation. I don't like that. So yeah, that's just me. I like this, and it's $25. Let me see how much you actually get in here. I mean, you don't really get that much, but I mean, I like the product. I would probably buy it again, especially if it was on sale. I would buy it again. For the Black Friday, this was actually 20 bucks. Cyber Monday to Black Friday, this was 20 bucks. I did order stuff off of Anastasia, which is actually taking hella long to get here, but it was Black Friday, so what can I really expect? However, I didn't order another one because I had just got this one. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's a pretty good color match. I am if you wear Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, I am the number 7, which is Sand. If you wear the Dewy Fit Me foundation, I believe I'm 310, which is like something beige or something. If you wear MAC, I'm a C5. Last time I checked, I might be like a C4.5 or C4 or something, but yeah, mostly yellow. So yeah, that's that. I do like that product a lot. So the next thing I'm going to try, and this is literally my first time trying this, hopefully it doesn't fuck up my makeup, seriously, is this Laura Geller Banish and Brighten Concealing Luminizer. Maybe this will just be the first layer. Concealing Luminizer, and this is in the color Fair Light. So the only reason that I got this was because for Black Friday, Laura Geller was having some type of thing, and I wanted to go ahead and get a highlighter. So I got the highlighter, of course, and I went ahead and used like the discount code, and then it was free shipping after X. So after I used the discount code, I didn't hit the free shipping, and the discount code took off just enough for me to get this for free. So when I put the discount code in, it's like I didn't even pay for this, and it was the same price, and I got free shipping and blah 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 blah. So if that makes sense, whatever. If it doesn't, whatever. So yeah, I decided to try this. If not, I wouldn't have tried it. I haven't heard anything about this, and when I actually put it on my hand, like squeezed the first bit out, it seemed really watery. So yeah, but I'm gonna try it, and if it fucks up my makeup, then we're gonna try to fix it. So it says it's best to actually squeeze it out like this. It is like thin, it's not like super thick. The color is cool. It dries fast. Some of this is already dry over here, so it's making it like hard to blend. Hard like it's not blending. So maybe next time I would do one eye at a time instead of trying to put both under. I just always do that with all my concealer. I just put both of them. I put concealer under both of my eyes, and then I blend out the first one, and then I go and blend out the second one. But this concealer is dried really fast, so I wouldn't recommend doing that because it made it really hard for me to blend it. But I do kind of like how it looks. I would probably use this as like I always be doing 2 of everything, so to me this would be like a highlight base, and then I would put my real bright highlight like closer to the inside. So I will use this. This is cute. It was basically free, so for that, definitely not a problem. And it gives it a cute effect. It's like it is what it says it is. A concealing luminizer. So it has like that illuminating type of thing. I just said it dries fast. I don't know why I did that. It gives you like that illuminating type of deal, like as far as it's a bit shiny. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. I probably, well, not even probably, who are we kidding? I definitely wouldn't pay full price for it, but for the circumstance, it's cute. I think this would be like a cute foundation, actually, how it kind of like illuminates you. I think that that's really cute. I honestly thought I wasn't going to like it at first, but I do think that it is cool. But I'm still going to go in with another concealer. Okay, so I went ahead and did this eye because I have really like no idea what kind of look I was going for. I didn't really have any idea about what kind of look I was going for, but I figured it out. So yeah, I already primed my eyelid with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I put Laura Mercier translucent powder to set it. I also set my under eye concealer and the rest of my face. Well, maybe I didn't set the rest of my face. So I just skipped showing you guys. But yeah, so we're gonna do this kind of eye look. Like I said, Too Faced Shadow Insurance already. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys that's newer for me, new, are these ColourPop eyeshadows. So I was really happy with like ColourPop lipsticks and stuff like that, because I was like, these are really affordable and they're really cool. But I'm the type of person that I kind of feel like I don't need too many palettes or too many single eyeshadows, because if I have palettes, that should be all the shadows I need, right? Like, how many colors are there really? So I never felt the need to like actually give in and try the ColourPop shadows. But when I ordered from ColourPop and they were having some kind of sale, I don't remember what it was like buy a certain amount, get some free highlighters, and it was the last day they were doing K-pop. I was like, okay, I'll go and order, because I love K-pop Chit, that is my favorite, and I ordered like 4 of those. So I was like, let me try some shadows. So I have some shadows. I have K-pop Wilshire, which is no longer available, K-pop Crenshaw, which is no longer available, and Mittens Super Soft Shadow, which is available. And these are all matte, of course. And yeah, so I'm going to start out with these. I'm going to start out with the color Wilshire by K-pop. Good, you know, transition color. I heard a lot about these shadows, which is why I wanted to try these specifically. However, like, do I really need more like brown transition colors? Probably not. But I was like, you know, I just want to try it because a lot of people like ColourPop. So the one thing that I don't like about these shadows is, since they are kind of like this cream, spongy, weird type of thing, I feel like they stick. And I feel like they not only like stick to the brush, but they kind of make they kind of stick to the product that's already on my eyelids and move it around. And I can literally see it happening now, and maybe I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see it, but it literally pulls the product up. And I don't like that. So I'm like, am I using this thing wrong? Because like I said, it is more of like a cream feel, you know, it's not necessarily a powder. But last time I tried to use this, and also this time, it literally was pulling the foundation or whatever is on my eyelid up, and I can like see through it, and it looks super streaky, and I do not like it. Like, I don't like this texture, whatever. And I bought multiple eyeshadow because they were like in collection, so I bought 2. So I feel like now I have so many of these eyeshadows, and I feel like they're not going to get used often because it just pulls my damn product up, and that is not cute for an eyeshadow look. I shouldn't be able to see my skin or my eyelid through it, and I feel like it just kind of pulls it. So I went in with this Crenshaw Super Shot Shadow, whatever, can't really talk right. And I kind of got this brush, and instead of like wiping or, you know, trying to blend, which is, I thought that's what you did with eyeshadows, I went ahead and just like packed it on and kind of tried to blend and pack at the same time, like really small, like short. I don't know how to really explain what I'm doing, but hopefully you can kind of tell. Just to get the color on there without it actually taking off my stuff, I kind of had to pack it on there first, then go in and blend, which I'm just not used to. So yeah, I don't know. I think that this would work great if I were using one of these eyeshadows for a lid color. I think this would be great. But in the crease, like trying to blend it out and make it a transition color, it just didn't do it for me. Or at least the color Wilshire didn't do it for me. When I put on this color, I like it a lot better, but I'm also using a different technique because I do want this to be dark too. So I just put that on, and then I just take the blending brush and blend it instead of putting it directly onto the blending brush, and I find that that helps a lot. So yeah, these eyeshadows to me are okay. I probably wouldn't buy any more of them, but perhaps I will come up with a better technique because the colors are great, and even like the pigmentation, it's all great, but the application. So yeah, there is that. So ColourPop shadows are okay. I'm gonna use the ones I have, but do I see myself buying more ColourPop shadows? No. So the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and this is my first time using this. I have the Nubian, I believe, palette by Juvia's Place that I ordered a while ago. I ordered this Black Friday. Of course, it was on sale, so I was like, let me go ahead and order. And I also saw Stephanie Nicole rave about this, and she's a tough reviewer, so if she like it, I'm probably gonna like it too. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. Like what? Super pretty. I bought this with my own money, just by the way too, but they have really good shadows and they're really affordable as far as neutrals go. If you get the Nubian, is it the Nubian? The Nubian palette or whatever, the green one, that's like all the neutral colors that you need, all the transition shades, all the neutrals, a little bit of sparkle in there. That's like really all you need. This one also has some what was I thinking for trans? I think translucent. That's not what I meant though. This also has some transition. That's what I was trying to say. This also has transition colors. These are kind of transition colors, but they're a little bit dark, so I would say you can use this to add depth to your crease, which is also what I did using these. These are really pretty, like sparkly colors, these two rows, and you have a whole bunch of colors you can use on the top when you feeling feisty. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use like these two colors, and then I use this color for my lid. So these two colors just to add depth to my crease and to blend it out and just make it a darker crease and outer corner. And then I ended up using this in the first like third of my eyelid, and then I used this color in the second third, and then the last third I just used dark brown. So hopefully that even makes sense. So actually what I'm going to do is put down my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot on my mobile lid and kind of cut the crease. So yeah, the Juvia's Place shadows are just so bomb. Like, there's really no denying how pigmented they are. Like, there's just no denying it. They're just bomb, like, altogether. So I'm going to take the color Casablanca. I used Dahlia, or yeah, I think it's Dahlia for this inner part. And now I'm going to use Casablanca, which is this color, for like this outer like slash middle part. So now what I'm going to do is take Burkina and Fulari. I wonder what all these names even mean. And I'm going to use like a really small brush and kind of cut the crease and put it in the outer corner as well. So what I did on this eye, and I'm gonna do it on this eye even though I like it better. Maybe I can fix it. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit just because I can like see the difference. And this is another ColourPop shadow. This is a ColourPop shadow in the color Mittens. And I thought it was more like a brown look, but when I applied it, it was more like a purple looking brown, and I just wanted it to be brown. But you know, that's okay. I think that these look close enough, and I kind of like how this eye looks better even. So yeah, for my inner corner, I'm going to take Giza, which I'm showing you guys these colors so bad, but Giza, which is right here. Get some of that. That's more like a paler highlight, pale. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so went ahead and did my eyeliner, not a new product, NYC liquid liner, really affordable though, really good product, but not new. I did my nose contour, same old MAC Delicate's bronzing powder, which is like my literal favorite. I even added a little bit of this K-pop Crenshaw in my contour a little bit just to warm it up, because that's a really like cool toned one, and I do like warm tone too. my mascara, which is the Colossal Volume Express. This isn't anything new. I like this mascara, and I do say a lot of the times that mascara is just mascara. Like, I don't care what kind of mascara it is, but this one does transfer a little. Like, it takes a while to dry. So the next thing that I'm like pretty excited to try is the House of Lashes glue. I am dumb ass excited to try this House of Lashes glue because y'all, when I said I use duo glue, y'all was like, what the fuck? Like, blah, blah, you better get on this real. So I ordered it Black Friday. It was on sale. I got 3. So hopefully I actually like it, or else I'm going to have wasted my money. And while I was there, I also decided to try these lashes. And they are Smoky Muse. So I will, of course, most of the stuff is going to be in the description box anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and try. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling like these are a little bit short, but it smells a little weird, but it is eyelash glue. I never used one of these applicators before. Let's let that dry, and while we let that dry, the next thing that I went ahead and got was lips. And I tried Lime Crime. Now, I strayed away from Lime Crime for a long time because a lot of the drama surrounding like the, not exactly the company, but like the owner and stuff, if you guys know what I mean. It was a while back, but there was like some drama, so I kind of strayed away from it. But Lord forgive me, I do have morals, but it was on sale and I did want to give the actual lipstick a try. I'm sorry if you do not support Lime Crime. I don't necessarily support the things that I've heard about the brand, about the owner and stuff. Is it the owner? Or I don't necessarily support the negative things I heard, but I did want to try the actual lip product. So yeah, this is in the color Shroom. So that's what we're going to be applying. I don't really know how fast or slow this glue dries, so I'm going to try to pop these on really quick. And look, if I get a glue that's like amazing, my lashes are just going to be flawless because you guys are always telling me about how good I put on my lashes anyway. So yeah, so I did try this one time already, this liquid lipstick from Lime Crime, and I really liked it a lot. So, but the color is not ideal for me, or it wasn't the look I was going for, but I'm going to show you guys what I do. I really like it though. And the smell. Like, is making liquid lipsticks smell like birthday cake batter? Is that a thing? Because that's what this smells like. And I feel like my Milani lip creams smell like birthday cake batter too. So this is what this looks like by itself. And to me, it just seems like this is supposed to be like a nude, like a little bit darker of a nude, and it's just like a little too dark for what I like. So I'm gonna take my holy grail, which is ColourPop Chit. All the words and stuff are ripped off because I use this to death. Like, this is literally my go-to. And I'm just gonna take a little and like put it more in the middle. There we go. So now I like the color a lot better. It's like still dark, but it's still light, but it's still dark, but it's still light. So I really like that a lot. That color is really great. The formula, it just glides on. I always put on a lip liner, and like with that one I can like easily do it without a lip liner, you know what I mean? Even when I use my ColourPop liquid lipsticks, which is the ones I use the most frequently, I still use a normal lip liner. I don't try to use that applicator as a lip liner. It just doesn't work for me. But that Lime Crime applicator, the business. So last but not least has to be my favorite part and that I'm most excited about. I got two, actually I'm not gonna lie, I got hella new highlighters, okay? I wanted to get a whole bunch of new highlighters. Like, so I waited for Black Friday and I was like, okay, I'm gonna order like every most poppin', most overly hyped YouTube favorites, monthly favorites highlighter I could find. So I got Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey, and I got Ofra Highlighter Rodeo Drive. I see this on YouTube all the time. I see this more on Instagram, but they're both just so poppin', you guys. Like, are you serious? So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and use both of them. I know they're both gonna be popping either way. And I know it might be weird, but I always use like 3 brushes when I do my highlight, just because I feel like they each do a different thing. So I'm gonna mention that here because I don't know, we're chit-chatting, so might as well mention it. So this is how I apply my highlight, and I feel like this even still doesn't give me the most popping highlight that I want, but this is how I do it. I spray the setting spray and I even swirl it in the mist a little bit to catch all of the moisture I could get. And then I'm going to go with the Laura Geller first. I'm pretty sure they're both gonna come out about the same. Whatever. I'm gonna use the Laura Geller one first and really get like a lot of it on my brush, front and back. So then what I'm going to do is, let me try to give you guys a good angle. And I pat it on and I flip it. And I pat it on. I do it in that line and then I go ahead around the line and kind of like try to blend it out. So boom, there's that highlighter right there. Then I take this brush. This is a Morphe S21 brush. And then I take this brush, which I believe to be a BH Cosmetics blending brush. Everything's rubbed off of here. It's either BH Cosmetics or it's NYX. But no, BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics blending brush. And then I even swirl it around in there. Just one good time though. And do it again. But this one helps to blend out the edges. So yeah. But then I feel like it takes away from the highlight. So then I take this Eco Tools brush. And then I'm going to go on with the Ofra Rodeo Drive and get a lot on there. And then boom, like right in the middle. And it's just like bling, bling. And then it's still blended because you did all that on the outside. And then boom. No highlight, highlight. No highlight, highlight. It's just the best thing ever. When I'm doing the rest of my face, I just use this highlight. So I'm going to use the Laura Gilded Honey on the rest of my face. Honestly, these highlighters are the freaking bomb.com. Like, super, super duper impressed. But I mean, I already knew I was gonna love them. Like, although I know a lot of you guys like hate when us YouTubers, or not even a lot, I know that there's some people that don't like when the YouTubers are all using the same products. I try not to be just like a person that hops on the bandwagon. I really try. But a lot of the time, it's like, there is a reason that we're all using the same shit, you guys. It's because it's bomb. But I don't always hop on the bandwagon. Like, it takes me forever to get half of the stuff that people are always talking about just to try it. And 9 times out of 10, I might not even like it. And it might not even make it onto my channel, to be honest. Like, I have to really be interested in something for me to just like run down to the makeup store and go pick it up. You know what I mean? Even these highlighters didn't interest me that much for me to do that, because I waited until they were just on sale for Black Friday and then went and got them. So I always have to like move my head around, because I'll look and I'll be like, it's not enough highlighter, like it's not enough. But then once you move around, you can start seeing it like reflect, and I'm like, okay. So this is basically it. Let me go ahead and yeah, so that is basically it. So this is a full face with new products. Basically, I used all new products in this video. None of my regular degglers that I use like on an everyday basis or that I have been using, but I really do like most of these products. Like I said, I could probably do without the ColourPop shadows. They're cool, especially for the price if you're just into single shadows. But honestly, for the price of like the individual shadows, you can just get that all together and get a Juvia's Place palette, which I absolutely love, or even a Morphe palette, which I also absolutely love. I would definitely steer to Juvia's Place or Morphe if you're looking for affordable shadows, which is what ColourPop is. It's affordable shadows. What else? I absolutely love the Lime Crime liquid lipstick formula. It's really good for me. I wore this before. If you guys are wondering what lip color I had in my first Dymond December vlog where I went to IKEA and stuff, in the end when I had on like a white shirt, if you guys even remember, if you even care, I had on this lip combo and I absolutely love it. These lashes are cute. They are definitely a little bit shorter than what I usually wear. This would probably be like more of an everyday lash for me, but they are cute. And I do feel like this eyelash glue is holding on. I didn't have to let it dry for a long time. I really didn't, and it was like stuck on there. The Laura Geller Banish and Brighten Concealing Luminizer. Now this is a very interesting product. I do feel like it made me luminous. But it doesn't have a lot of coverage for as far as the concealer goes, and it dries really fast. If you're looking for something with coverage, definitely not. I didn't really hear anything about this, but like I said, it ended up being free, so it was like, why not get it? So for free, yes, it's good. I already kind of went over the highlighters. I like the Rodeo Drive a bit better just because of size, price, things like that. The Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation I really like. Like I said, it's going to give you a natural skin, and if you don't like that look, then don't go for that. If you have like oily skin, I have dry skin, dry to normal skin, and that looks good for me. It gives me a shine, it gives me like, you know, a little something I can use, something I can feel. The next thing was the ColourPop, good catch, was the ColourPop brow pomade. I do like this a lot. It does my brows justice. It stays on. I haven't really had a problem with it coming off or anything, but like I said, I set my face, I don't touch my face, stuff like that. So if that's the reason why, then you know. But I don't like the consistency. I wish it was a little bit more like stiff and firm, so I could kind of, you know, have more control over how much product I get, because if you dip, it kind of just like gets all in the bristles, gets everywhere, so then even when you're wiping it off, you're like scraping it. I wish this was a little bit more firm, but for the price, it's definitely a steal and a good product. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys are into these kind of videos where I kind of do like first impressions and tell you guys what I think. Still chit chatty, but not like my other chit chat get ready with me's where I just kind of ramble and talk about life stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This hair info will be in the description box. This is not the natural state of this hair. I did style this hair with a curling wand. I will link the curling wand in the description box as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!